Greetings, my name is Mike Geddes, Director of Technology and Information Services for the Citrus County School District. I want to take a moment to welcome you to the Student-Led Technology Conference at Citrus High School. And I'm really quite excited about all the opportunity that lies in store in terms of learning new skills and techniques and knowledge that might impact your interaction with students in your classroom as well as the learning environment. As you are very well aware, the learning environment has changed significantly from when you and I were students in classrooms. And I found a nice summary from this book that includes national technology standards for students, and I'd like to take a moment just to share some of these differences between the traditional learning environment and the learning environment that we're dealing with today. It's gone from teacher-centered instruction to student-centered instruction, from single-sense stimulation to multi-sensory stimulation, from single-path progression to multi-path progression, from single media to multimedia, from isolated work to collaborative work, from information delivery to information exchange, from passive learning to active exploratory inquiry-based learning, from factual knowledge-based learning to critical thinking, information decision-making, from reactive response to proactive planned student-engaged response, and from isolated artificial context to authentic real-world context. And so the learning environment has changed, the needs of students have changed, how students interact with their world and with their society and with one another, and even with adults has changed. And so it's really a great opportunity to hone some existing skills, develop some new skills in relation to technology to cope with the new learning environment. You're very familiar with the words of the technologies that we're familiar with in terms of web pages, wikis, blogs, microblogging services like Twitter. And those are all unbelievable tools with unlimited potential in terms of creating information, sharing information, communicating information, and engaging students in the learning process. And you know, as I look back on my high school career as a student, the things I remember most are the projects I was engaged in that involved me and me creating them and me designing them and me producing them and sharing them with my peers. And of course, one comes to mind is shop class, and I think about the objects in there I made with my hands, and it engaged me in a different way than the traditional, print-based or text-based classroom. And for some reason, I really related to that kind of learning, and I really enjoyed that and remembered that very, very much. It impacted me. And then on another occasion, I remember doing for one class a multimedia presentation. And back in that time, that meant a slide projector, and slides, and a cassette recorder with all of these slides and images synced to music on a cassette tape. And I remember choosing the music that was contemporary at the time. And I remember how proud I was and how awesome it was for me personally and as a student to share the work I had created, designed with my own hands with my peers. And that was a very special moment. Still remember it today. And so the unbelievable thing is now you as a teacher or as an instructor, as the classroom leader, and your students can become their own publishers and producers and authors and artists and creators and designers. And you can engage your students using the technologies that we have available to really create some lasting, not only to learn knowledge and engage them in very significant ways, but create very powerful, lasting, positive memories of their instructional experience there at Citrus High School. And so I encourage you to take advantage of the opportunities today. And the first step is your being here, which is a very good thing. And so you're to be commended for that. We want to thank Mr. Switek for his leadership, pulling these students together, and for their students and their help with the technology conference today. And on a closing note, I'll just say that even myself today, I'm a producer in the fact that I'm using my flip Minnow video camera. Maybe I'll shoot a still picture of it later to record myself without any outside assistance. I'll record it on my, transfer it to my computer. I'll edit it a little bit and then transfer it up to YouTube for you to observe later. So all of us can be producers and creators, and I just hope you take this opportunity to learn how to do that yourself. Thank you again for this opportunity to share with you.